Nelson, that is. Quite shocking.
Front to back, inside to side, let us take you on a ride. A good time is what we provide. So you know all that you have done before. We supply it so much more. We bring it rugged and raw.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, you know who it is. It is the big guy with the big show, the Lord. Always pause for effect. Nelson, that is. Yes, indeed. From Live and Loud with the Lord on the CMS network with 5 Royals Entertainment. And ladies and gentlemen, you see the amazing faces there. You see them. They're just good-looking people. I have nothing but good-looking people on my show to match my good-lookingness. Did I say that? Is that a word?
Yes, it's a word if you made it is. Yes.
It's a word if I made it. But these are some truly talented individuals, and I'd like to speak about them before we get started like I always do. So my brothers and sisters, my next guests are a powerhouse of raw energy and unrelenting intensity, delivering music that embodies the spirit of modern heavy metal with a unique twist. Yeah, a twist of their own, indeed. Blending crushing riffs, dynamic vocals, and intricate musicianship. You guys are great musicians, man. Let me say that. Yeah. This band crafts an auditory experience that resonates with fans of the genre while standing out with their distinct style. And I love it. And I do love their style, man, because it's amazing. It really is. Their commanding stage presence and unapologetic attitude pushes boundaries and leaves no listener untouched. Yeah, they're going to grab you and make you feel real good, man. You know how
real good.
I want you to make me feel good. What Halle Berry said in the movie? Anyway, Billy Bob Thornton, something like that. But listen, whether you're a longtime metal enthusiast or new to the scene, this band's sound promises to captivate and inspire each and every one of you. So without further ado, we bring to you a band whose innovation meets pure, unfiltered aggression. Ah! Yes, H1Z1.
Yeah.
I feel like what an intro.
I'm talking to Shannon Sharp now. I done made it.
Listen, Shannon has nothing on me.
Hey, I'm finding out right now.
No. Just joking, man. So, if you guys don't mind, please introduce yourself and where you're from.
I'm Metal Mark. I'm from Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
Patrick Gunderson, Gunderslam. Also from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And my name's Leaf, and I am from about an hour outside Milwaukee in this little touristy town called Lake Geneva.
Lake Geneva.
Yeah, I moved to Milwaukee a bit ago. I like it better than there.
Hey, and I'm Jake. I am from the suburbs of Chicago.
And you know what? When I'm looking at Jake's name, right, you know, you guys have probably already done it. So I say Jake from Ken. It's like he's from, you know, it's like I want to make that into something from his last name, which is cool. You know? Yes,
from somewhere.
Not stay far.
So let me ask this question though. So if I were to visit Milwaukee, where would you guys take me to hear the best live music?
X-Ray Arcade.
X-Ray Arcade.
It's called the X-Ray Arcade.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what's so good about this place?
It's all ages. It's a safe space for everybody to come and enjoy live music. The staff, Uh, I kind of work there, but
A little bit
it's like
sometimes.
it's big shows though, and it's a
Really?
good time.
Indeed. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's like community hub over there too for like a lot of different parts of the scene and stuff too. So like they really do give a lot of smaller acts a chance to like actually play on a stage and
Oh,
get like
awesome.
professional sound and stuff.
Mhm.
It's a great community hub basically. And
Gotcha.
as well as getting national acts too. Like it's fucking sweet.
Mhm.
Awesome, man. I like that. So, before you became musicians, were you into anything else?
Yeah,
Me.
Leaf, what'd you say?
I said art for me. I probably
Art.
got into that first. Yeah, and it kind of
What kind of art?
well, now I'm a graphic designer, but
really?
as a
Yeah.
kid I loved anything crafty, you know.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hear from all of you guys. Come on now, talk. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. You said before music, so like nothing music related.
Nah, we won't talk about before you get into the music. We're gonna get into the music, of course. That's why we're here. But I want to know, was there anything else you guys were doing that got you? Were you into sports? You know, maybe you wanted to swim.
Yeah.
As Leaf said, she was artistic. I love that too because I could draw a little bit. So I love that. Yeah.
See,
go ahead, Jake.
My parents got me into music because I couldn't catch a ball. But they said you got to do something. So so I picked music, but I did really like planes and aviation and flying.
Yeah.
So like if it wasn't music, the dream career would have been a pilot or something. That would have been sweet.
Wow. Yeah.
I played football in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I was on the football team.
Mark, you look like you were the football team, bro.
He probably likes to think that.
I'm not gonna gas myself up. So,
And this is the place to do it, though, man.
I know, but not for that one.
No, we're here. Listen, we're here for love, bro. It's all love.
Yeah, it was a good
Won't
time.
be judged.
I hit a couple people.
A little shoulder.
Yeah.
I also did sports in like middle school and high school, but video gaming is always a thing that I just still do.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Still is, but that's what I was in sports. Yeah.
I was thinking somebody's gonna say like play video games and stuff. I know I did. I'm older than you guys, but we definitely did our video games and we were outside doing the things too. But in your early years, preteen, what was the dominant genre of music in your households? What were your parents listening to? What were your aunts, uncles, and all those people listening to?
Probably the same shit. Your parents and aunts, uncles, all them was listening to R&B, hip hop.
Right.
Old school.
Yeah.
80s music. My 80s music different than Earth, Wind and Fire, Marvin Gaye.
Man. Yeah.
Up in the house.
Right.
Some Luther Vandross up in the house.
Come on, man.
All types of stuff.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, so let me say this. I'm a military kid, so I listened to everything, and my parents played all kinds of music, all genres, and all the things that you're saying. I just did on my other podcast that I do, the classic album review. I just did Luther Vandross, Never Too Much. So I hear you on everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love music. It's the greatest thing in the world to me. So I want to hear the rest of you. Talk to me. What was going on in your household?
It's a classic rock household for me. So that's big. Zeppelin and Clapton and that kind of thing. That kind of stuff. But there, any other genre might get popped in there. A lot of pop stuff. My dad is a big Beatles fan. I don't know artists in particular, but anytime disco got brought up as a young child, I was just like all about it. So it was fun. All that upbeat dance stuff.
Yeah, awesome, man. Awesome.
Well, let's see. I grew up, I feel like my parents' music taste didn't rub that much off on me because my dad was like really into electronic music somehow.
Really?
I don't know where that came from. And then my mom would listen to a pretty wide variety of stuff, whether it was like what was popular or like what you might think of as like your classic mom rock, like I don't know, like Coldplay, Maroon 5, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
That's awesome. That's all great music. It's all great.
It is. Yeah. It
really is.
It was a cool place to start.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. See, I have to actually credit my dad for getting me into heavy metal music. Now his heavy metal was the OG shit. It was Deep Purple. It was Black Sabbath.
Woo, yes.
So he got me into that when I was 11, 12 years old. And it just kind of snowballed from there. But, then I had my my stepdad who was into the progressive shit. So like Rush and, all those types. And me being a drummer, I gravitated towards that immediately. So, that was kind of the perfect storm of like prog and metal and just like some of the greatest music that's ever been made.
And listen, you're saying all the things that you guys have said is stuff that I listen to. Once again, I'm older than you guys, so all of that music has been a part of me and my children. I have 3 children, and I'd put them in the car and we'd listen to everything, and they were just like, "This dude is crazy," because I might listen to some country music, I might listen to some yacht rock, I might go to hip hop, and then I might go to some classical music, jazz music. I listen to it all. It's whatever I'm feeling. They're just like, man. So as they got older, they're like, let's make sure we bring our headphones. But the crazy thing about it is that, now they'll listen to those songs and they know those songs. I'm like, this music is great. You can't hate on this music. It's love. It's love. It's love. So has any of the music though influenced you guys, that's in your style right now? Has it influenced your playing and in the way you do things?
It has.
Yeah. It's infectious, the music, all the music.
Right.
And then like, especially like, not especially me, but I'm sure all of us, but like with me, like a lot of our hip hop stuff comes from like, that's what I grew up on.
Right.
Or whatever. So like I'll be listening to some Future or something like that. And then like, I want to go out and do some Future types, like, right. and then I'm in the metal band, so it's just like it just hit hard sometimes or whatever. Right. So like I just flow into it.
What's awesome is that you guys are really like my children's ages. I know you are.
For real?
Yes. I know a lot of people don't think I'm as old as I am, right? But I'm telling you, you guys
got 30-year-old kids.
Say again.
You got 30-year-old kids.
Yes.
That checks out. I was just doing a little history research on what you were doing. It's like, that checks out.
Yeah, I definitely do. And so they listen to what you guys are talking about. So that's what I'm saying. So they kept me up on a lot of things also. So, like kind of like when we're doing our own music and doing our thing, we kind of like sometimes miss out on stuff because we're so focused on our craft and how we're doing. But they would always keep me up on stuff like, hey, Dad, you got to listen to this. You got to listen to this. So I'm the type person that when I listen to music, I'm like, nah, just play the whole thing through. I want to listen to the whole album. Don't skip to the songs that you just like. I want to hear everything. I enjoy it like that.
That's the culture I'm from. I just want to hear my songs.
That's right.
I'm with you though. I want to listen. Give me the whole album too, though.
Yeah, I want to listen to everything. Yeah. Because it might be a gem in there that I don't know about. So that's
sometimes I ain't got time for it.
Yeah,
I just skip.
So what was the defining moment that called you to be a musician for each one of you?
Man, you got a good question.
For me, it was definitely in middle school. And I was just kind of like trying to find myself, just I'm the awkward nerdy kid, just red hair nerdy kid too on top of it, just with the glasses and just I don't know where I fit in. Do I like this style, this, that, or the other?
Take my glasses off. He's talking about glasses now. Let me see.
But there was a group of kids that formed a band in like the grade above me at the school I went to, and I was like, that's really cool. Maybe I should just start playing guitar. And then like I started listening to like all the bands that they started, and that's like Metallica, Black Sabbath, Slayer, all this heavy shit. And I started deep diving. I was like, oh no, I vibe with this. I really want to do this. And then you start seeing like the live footage and stuff of all the bands coming out at the time. And I'm just like, yeah, I want to do that. That's exactly what I want to do.
Got you.
I think for me, it had to be Rock Band. Like that shit, the game. That shit came out. I used to be a guitar player, expert mode,
right?
and sing backup and shit, like with my friend, my best friend, and we'd fucking shit, I don't know if I can cuss on here, but
you
we'd
can
get
say whatever
together.
You want to say. That's what I say. It's free, man. Do you? Yeah.
All right. Well, shit. We'll link up and fuck around and go to his house after school, and he'll break out the rock band. He sing, play the drums. I play guitar and I sing, and then I started really getting more and more into music, more and more music, and start seeing like live shows and stuff like that, and like seeing like Lamb of God live or Slipknot live and stuff like that. And I was just like, I think I want to do that, and that's kind of how I started.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think for me it was also the live music aspect. You know, my parents for my I think it was like my 10th birthday took me to go see like my first rock show. Now, you know, no hate, but it was Creed was my first like big rock show.
Right. Oh,
yeah. You know, 10 years old. It was the 90s.
Yeah.
And it was just like the volume and the power of a live show, like a big arena show, was just it was just love at first listen. You know, I was like, this is what I want to do. This is so cool.
That energy, man. Yes, indeed. You get swept up in it.
That's cool. I feel like I didn't so much have a defining moment, but I feel like music kind of just worked its way over to me, like throughout the years in any situation or whatever. Like I started as a percussionist in school when I was little or whatever, and was just like so excited to be in that space. And like, I don't know, over the years that just continued to be the space I found myself comfortable in. So it's just kind of progressed.
So what made you pick up the bass, young lady?
Of course, nobody else wanted to do it. So
what's the deal with people and bass players, man? I think bass is
that's what I'm saying.
The coolest thing in the world, because the bass and the drums have to be there. You know?
No, but I mean, I tried it out and I was like, well, this is the coolest thing ever because it's like drums, but there's notes.
Right.
So, yeah, I guess that would kind of be a defining moment. Yeah. Being forced against my will to play bass. That was a huge exaggeration.
But you're doing it well, and you're cool up there doing it. I can remember this band we were playing with, and I just I stood there in front of them when they were playing because they opened up for us, and I just looked at the bass player, and it was a young lady, and she was just doing her thing. I was just like, she's just so cool with it. I was just like, females playing bass is really a cool thing. Like, it's really cool.
It really is.
Yeah, it is. So listen, define new trap metal for me. Tell me in your word, what does it mean to you? Define that for me.
Well, like, I'm a thug. No, I'm playing.
God damn it.
I have thug tendencies. But no, man.
You're a wild boy.
A lot of the music I listen to personally is like a lot of like trap stuff. A lot of newer trap stuff lately too. But like started out with like Lil Wayne. That wasn't really like trap, but it was like hip hop rap.
Right.
Then like got into like Future, Waka Flocka Flame, Bobby Shmurda. Like I was tripping, man. I was out here scheming. No, I'm just kidding.
Like my son, man. It's why I want.
yeah. Just wow. And then it's so cool that you black, because like I was like, man, if this is a white dude gonna be from a rap, you know, like because they rap rock style comes from like suburbs. Like I came from the streets,
right? Like
the streets, like so like. It was hard for me to like be comfortable with just being a new metal band, because I'm like, I'm not no suburban black guy. I'm from the hood, like, you know, and then I wanted that ingrained into my music too. So like that was important for me, and that's why I thought, you know, we should be new trap metal.
Okay. Cool. Now, because I just wanted to ask that. I wanted you to define it, to tell me how you felt. You know, I can have it in my mind what it is, but I want to know exactly what you were talking about. So, no, that's love. It really is. So now, this question right here is, you know, really for the two members who have been here since the beginning, and not that you other, like y'all can't chime in, but of course, you know, I want to hear your opinion also. But with the multiple lineup changes, do you feel your core sound has changed, stayed the same, or improved?
Man.
Don't get scared of it. Listen, you know who you got. Don't even play yourself, man. I want the real deal to speak the truth.
Way worse.
you go first, Pat.
Who's asking you? No, definitely. No. I would say improved. Like no disrespect on everybody that's been here and there, but it's just like we've refined our recording process. We've refined a lot of our like rehearsal process and everything like that. The writing process. So like a lot of like the songs that we just put out are kind of we've been sitting on them. So like when we released Hard and Nice in 2023, right? We were playing those songs in 2017.
Really?
So, yeah, we've been playing those songs for a long time. Roads and Pollution, again, those are songs that we were playing in like 2018.
Great songs. Yeah.
And thank you. So some of those have like the old elements, but they're, we're recording and the process has evolved with that. And that came with people leaving and new people coming in and new ideas being brought to the table. And it's been cool to just kind of see pass the paper on and everybody draws and adds onto it and creating this beautiful new thing of what the new direction of music that we're taking everything in. And again, no disrespect to anybody that was in the band prior and contributing to writing, because we still talk to all our friends who have played with us in this band. In fact, one of our old bass player plays in my other project with me right now. But
they know we love them. We don't have to say no disrespect 2 times.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They know. They know. We were in high school when we started this band, so put that in perspective. You know, like kids.
Part of the reason some of the stuff took a little longer than we wanted to get out, but that's how it goes.
Yeah, it was all in due time. No, great. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say we grown now. It's coming now.
So going off of that, the next question is kind of with that also. Why is it so difficult? And this is for all of you. Why is it so difficult, in your opinion, for bands to hold on to musicians?
Man.
If you don't, I don't know, like, I feel like the 4 of us just mesh in a very particular way.
Right.
That, like, if you don't have that equation balanced out just right, like, it's not going to work out.
Got you.
Right. And everybody's got a common goal, too. We all want to see this band succeed and go as far as it can. Right. And I think when you have people who have different visions for what they want the project to be, you're not going to have that strong foundation and it's going to fall apart.
Gotcha.
Right. That's exactly, what I mean by mesh. That's excellent description.
Yeah. I always, when I talk to bands and then I've seen that there's been multiple, even with me, I came to Stuck Mojo. Bones was, of course, the first one there, the originator. And, it's a good friend of mine. It's my brother, we just talked the other day. I just had him on one of my other shows, and it's cool, but it's people just have different opinions, perspectives, and just having to deal with other individuals who have different mindsets. But, just like you were saying, Jake, is, coming together and meshing and being able to work together and put aside your differences, because it's all about the music. It's all about making the best music that you can. And I do want to say you guys are making great, great music, man. Most definitely. Most definitely. So what do you feel your fellow bandmates? Now, I want you guys to be honest now. I'm getting into the deepness of it. What do you feel your fellow bandmates bring to the band that makes you stand out from other bands?
Oh, shit. Man.
Oh, yeah.
Where do I start? Yeah. Yeah. So I think for me or whatever, we have so many like I remember before we were in the band, I used to like follow Patrick on MySpace. I was like,
MySpace.
That he was doing his thing on MySpace, man.
Awesome.
Like, with the bands, he was doing like solo videos, all that, like everything that everybody's doing now, he was already doing it, you know. And I was like, I want that guy to be like, if I'm ever in a band, I want him. Or whatever, because like he popped or whatever, and then now we got Leaf, and I feel like Leaf also pops like in the band, like and like they're both like skilled and whatnot in different ways. Like Leaf brings a different vibe, and then like Jake is a fucking a metal drummer.
Yeah,
you know, like, and we had never really had like a metal drummer like before ever. So it just blended it all together, and it all came into one.
All right, come on, guys. I want to hear you all.
Yeah, it's that energy, and it's not just like it's not scripted,
right?
Like it comes from just from the heart and from just the energy that you physically put into the band. So like when we're on stage and like the break hits and everybody's in sync with each other, that's not stuff we talk about at rehearsal.
That's beautiful.
That just happens. That's just how it's always happened, and it's being able to feed off that energy from each other in the rehearsal. Like we practiced yesterday, and like I didn't have to move around a little bit, but even just like I still feel that shit. Like it's
I
can't help but move a little bit, even just when we're rehearsing. It's part of it. Yeah, I guess it's practice, but like I don't think about it. You know, it's second nature for me to do that, and all of us encapsulate that. You know, it's not stand there and play the instrument. It's like you get into it. You got to move, and I think that's one of the powerful things about this group here.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I think from my opinion, you know, I've been doing music now for almost in bands for 25-ish years already. So like
really.
And I played with a lot of different people in the like the Chicago scene, and it's been everything from death metal to I played in country bands before because it was a paying gig. But I think that this band, I think hands down, has been some of the greatest like people that I've had the pleasure to be a part of.
Awesome.
Because like seriously, like Mark is one of the greatest like frontmen, like insane screams, crazy energy.
Yeah.
Leaf's bass parts are incredibly written and like super creative. And, you know, Patrick's like knowledge of gear and all that stuff that makes us sound the way that we do, and all the fun, like, you know, like the in-ear systems that we have, it's like pro level shit. And it's just incredible. Like this is one of the best bands that I've ever been a part of.
Love that. Listen, that was really good, Jake. I love that.
That was really definitely good. not afraid to be our individual selves either. And just not being afraid to embrace that, I think puts us a few steps ahead too.
Awesome. Awesome. I love that. So Jake, let me ask you a question. Do you you ever heard of the band Sandfrog?
No, I'm not familiar.
What have you ever seen? I'm talking because you know you're Chicago, Illinois. So when I got with Stuck Mojo, we had Rodney Bobo, which is an amazing drummer, because Frank wasn't there at the time. But a guy named Nails, who's from Chicago. His name is Steve Underwood, and I called him. We had two Steves on tour, so I called him LSU Little Steve Underwood. You know, I just give people names. I'm sorry, I can't. But you know, but he was such an amazing drummer that, you know, when we were on tour, I just I would find myself just watching him sometimes, and I would watch Rich play, and I would watch Sean play bass and Mike Martin play. You know, I was just wondering if you knew who he was, because he's an amazing drummer. But let me move this to Mark. Mark, do you ever, or do you guys, to all of you, do you ever just catch yourself watching your other bandmates play sometimes, and you're just like, wow, this is amazing. They're amazing. They're incredible.
All the time.
All the time. Yeah.
Like, and then the studio's been fun for that reason too.
Yeah, studios. Yeah, the studio is kind of where I watch the most. But live is kind of hard. Like live, I'm vibing out. You know,
hair's in the face. Yeah,
hair in the face.
Right, and that's the thing. And I guess that's the thing, because I never really, you know, you're on stage and you're performing and you're doing your thing. You're into the crowd and you're into your craft. But there's a couple of times I just caught myself, you know, during a part where I'm not saying anything. And then I just catch myself, you know, I'm looking at Steve play the drums and spin those drumsticks. And I'm just like, this motherfucker's incredible. I knew he was, but it's just like, or I start, you know, because I would always vibe to the lead guitar. You know, of course, you know, the bass and the rhythm and everything like that, the drums. But there was certain things that Rich was doing that I was always vibing. I knew where to come in when I heard certain things that he was doing. And a couple of times I just caught myself, and I missed my fucking cue. Because I'm looking over there at him.
Oh, man.
Like, this shit is fucking amazing. Yeah. And he's looking at me like, what the fuck? I was just like, yo.
Yeah.
I'm just into the moment. Good thing I can freestyle a little bit, but yes, indeed. Indeed. So yeah, great answers by all of you guys. Thank you for that. Seriously. So if you had the opportunity to produce your favorite band, who would that band be?
My favorite band.
Produce my favorite band?
Yeah, produce. If they wanted you to come in there and say like, hey, I want you to produce us, to direct us and tell us what's going on, who would it be?
Dude, you want me to try and produce fucking System of a Down? Are you kidding me?
I'm just saying, because to me, you believe in yourself. You know who you are and what you do. Come on, man.
That'd be sick. It'd be fucking awesome. But like, it'd be really cool. I listened to Serge's book that he put out, and knowing like now that history and everything, it's like, this would be a really cool, like, it's not just a music project, but an art project.
Okay, awesome. Yeah.
So like, you could get real creative with that, but also like, let's do Toxicity too.
Yeah. I think it'll be like, I think like somebody that would fit in like my abilities, because I do some producing or whatever. So like somebody like a Denzel Curry, something like, or Scar Lord or something like that, or whatever. One of these younger guys.
Okay.
The heavier side of hip hop is coming. Well, it's always been there, but like it's becoming more popular. I feel like,
right,
especially amongst like us and stuff. So,
got you. Leaf and Jake, come on, talk to me. Leaf, you still thinking about it?
Yeah, I don't really have an answer yet.
Jake, talk to me, man. Let's give Leaf a little bit more time. Come on, I want to hear it.
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, I might go with some old standbys. The new wave of American metal guys, the metalcore guys, the guys I kind of grew up listening to in my my early 20s, late teens, like Lamb of God. Or, maybe even like Killswitch Engage or like some of those East Coast guys, like that'd be sweet to work with them on something.
You're gonna pass on the leaf.
Just say Stuck Mojo.
See, listen,
yeah.
There it is. That's easy.
I don't know.
It's all love. And I want you guys to know something that, when I'm listening to your music, is when I go and I do my writing, and some of the questions, of course, are going to be like other questions, but I'm just listening to your music and vibing on your music, and then it just comes to me, the questions that I ask. I'm just like, you know what, boom, and then I just write this down. This is what I want to ask, so
that's cool.
But thank you guys.
To know what thoughts our music would provoke. So keep going.
It's like a feedback. Also, this is great.
No. Yeah. Just awesome, indeed. So, what do you enjoy more, creating the music or performing the music?
Dang, they're both so good. Performing feels incredible, especially when you got the right crowd and everybody vibing and like you in your bag right now and like but making it too.
Making's great, but no, I'm with you on performing because we play a lot of unreleased material for the longest time because we love the way that it vibes and stuff, and like we want to see everybody else's reaction, and just that's it. That's the spot. So it's performing it.
Got you.
Yeah, I'd have to say performing too. Like for me, it's like I'm having a good day if I can make somebody else's day better.
Awesome.
And that's the best way I know how to do that.
Yeah, I'd say also performing, because I think at the end of the day, we are a live band. I think that the energy that you get from a live show with us is just on 100. I mean, it's, you could ask anybody who's seen us even once, and they'll tell you that this band brings it like nobody else does in the scene. So
yes, indeed. So yeah, because you guys, just looking at your videos, your energy is just crazy, man. Hair flying all over the place, man. You guys, man, I know your necks hurt, man, because even I don't have my hair long like that, but even I get up there and I'm head banging and stuff, and then I'm just like, yo, where's the ibuprofen, man? Where's the whatever? That next day it's going to be hell on you, man. But you guys really bring that energy and just such great stage presence. You do a great job, man. I'm telling you, it's enjoyable. So whoever comes to your show is going to have a good time. That's got to be a guaranteed thing.
That's the goal.
Guaranteed.
I don't think you guys ever have to worry about that. That's what you guys bring to the table, most definitely. So your music is filled with different elements and genres. So how do you feel the incorporation of these elements and genres have raised the dopeness of your music?
I feel like we take the best parts. We just like our favorite parts of every genre.
Yes.
And blend it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like man, it is so cool. And like it's so cool to be able to do it with people who like we're so open to each other. And like we bring our ideas from our own perspectives and our own understanding and just make it mesh. And it's like 100%. Like we don't write nothing that we don't all agree with. Like if we don't all agree, we're not not three out of the four.
Like we all gotta love it, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't want to be stuck in a box. We want to make sure that we have the realm to make a great song, to make a great vibe, to make a great feel, to make this awesome piece of art, you know, like not. Yeah, we all gotta love it, exactly. And yeah, not being stuck in a box, just taking the best from all of these different genres across the board and making this new thing that like doesn't actually exist but exists. It's somewhere between new and familiar, and it's a cool thing. It's a really cool thing.
Well, so what I'm hearing from you guys, and which I think is the cool thing, is that when bands allow each member to be themselves, to bring what they do to the table, because you know sometimes there's like, I want you to play this, like this, do this, that.
We don't do that.
Yeah, when you guys are able to incorporate all of those things like that, I think that's amazing. I think that allows, that freedom makes better music to me, because you know you want to have those other ideas. But I've told this to many people. I remember Quincy Jones was having a conversation with Chuck D from Public Enemy. So Quincy Jones said that you find the best bands or entertainers that you like. Say it's 10 of them. So you take something from each one of them, and then you have your own distinct style, and it'll be incredible. And so when you guys bring all of the different elements that you guys have and the different, you know, genres of music that you listen to, it creates this greatness that you have. So I'm just telling you, it's an amazing thing, man. You guys have something special. You really, really do. So
thank you.
Your energy, breakdowns, transitions, and vocals from the hard to the melodic are beautifully orchestrated. Is there a certain tempo you like to stay around?
I'm all over the place. So
a lot of the music's written in, it's pretty steady. So what about 150, 160? It doesn't get too, it's not really in thrash. There's some stuff that gets there, but like I've been experimenting with some more slower tempo stuff, like, you know, double time at 120, but like there's some like 120, 130, or it's a little like heavier riffs that just kind of have more groove to them, but push and pull with the space between notes and kind of that vibe going on. So it's one or the other right now. I don't know.
Yeah, and
not too much in between.
that mid-tempo range, that 150, 160, that really gets people kind of dancing and grooving, you know, and kind of pushing each other around a bit and stuff. I feel like that's a really good area to kind of really feel that groove and kind of get people moving.
Indeed. Yeah. I think that's what you guys do very well. Because I asked that question because as I'm listening, I'm like, they're in that pocket right here. They're like right around in here. And it's the music to make the people move and do their thing. And so I'm just like, yo, man, this is love, man. I'm just saying it's love. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. So Mark, I want to talk to you specifically, man, because when I'm listening, right, your vocals are incredible, my brother. So how easy or difficult is it for you to switch, you know, styles specifically when you're going from 0 to 100? Like, what do you said, you know, going from 0 to 100 earlier? But I mean, it's like you're going boom, and then sometimes you're going so quick. I'm just like, you know what? I mean, I can do that for a little while, but he's fucking flying. He's like he's on a fucking Autobahn somewhere in a fucking Ferrari. So I'm just like, yo, it's amazing.
That's the best analogy I've ever heard.
For real. Oh my God. I'm glad this is recorded because this is great. I've always like admired like stuff that people can't do, like doing what people can't do, and that, like everybody's done it all with their voices. Everybody got all these ranges and stuff like that, and I've got those too. But like I like listening to like Twista, you know, like he raps so fast,
yes sir,
and melodically at times and stuff like that or whatever, and his flow is just crazy. So like I get a lot of that influence coming through. And then like I like to play with the highs and the lows just to show people I got the range. But it is hard. It is hard to like transition from those things because you need a different levels of air, more air for the high. Yeah. So like live, I just be killing myself with these crazy little breathing patterns. But I don't stop though. I do my thing. I get all the way through it, and is there times that I might down there pass out? Yeah, but I'm having a great time though. And if I go out that way, James Brown used to do it, so shit, I'm gonna do it too.
Hey man, listen, I hear you. When you getting that breath control is something that is very, very important, because there's been a couple of times I've almost passed out on stage. Richard's like, you got to take it easy, man, especially when you bend over and you're yelling and screaming and then you come back up too fast. I was just like, luckily I was finished with my verse, because when I came back up, I was like, man, I'm fucked up. I swear I almost blacked out. I was like, yo, what the fuck? And he was just like, yo, man, you got to take it easy, bro. You got to take it easy. Yeah. I would ask that question, man, but you do a great job of it. So that's why I was asking, man. So what big metal festival is your dream festival, or was your dream festival? Maybe you guys have played one already.
I guess Knotfest. I haven't played Knotfest. Yeah, I haven't played Knotfest, but like to play that festival, like Slipknot is like one of my favorite bands of all time. And then to play that festival would be, oh my God. I've seen so many crazy videos of the shows there, and like I've never been there, so that'd be my dream.
Got you. What about the rest of you?
I would have loved, this is in an original influence of mine was to play Download. So I don't know what Download's been doing now, but like to play Download, watching like Lamb of God and Mastodon do like the sea of people, System of a Down, other brothers. And I'm like, yeah, that's the one. That's the big one.
I want to do that.
Leaf, Jake?
Yeah. Those old festivals from the early 2000s would have been sweet, but I think like for ones that are still around, you know, going over to Europe and like Grass Pop.
Oh no!
Wacken, you know, it's kind of one of those.
Wacken, yeah. I was wondering what are you gonna say, Wacken? Yeah.
Well, that was gonna be my answer. Like anything, like just experiencing festivals out of the country, just especially is, that'd be so cool.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe you guys. And see, and I call him relentless. Ryan is one of those guys. If he gets you guys overseas, I'm telling you, what you guys do, they're going to love every bit of it. Just overseas, Europe was just so amazing. And you know, I played with Full Force Festival, which is an amazing festival. But the Bacon and Eggs Festival was the one for me that I love so much. I didn't want to get off the stage. It was crazy. You know, I played a few of them and just looking at the bands because I want to enjoy the show also. You know, and just looking at these bands and doing things. But I'm telling you, you guys get on the stage with what you do, it's over, man. It's over.
I know. We just need the opportunity and the resources. That's all we need. We got everything else ready, loaded.
Yes, you do. You locked and loaded, most definitely. You really are.
Yeah.
So music is my drug of choice. It's intoxicating and exhilarating with a high like no other to me. I really get high on music. I really do. So what is it about music that excites your senses?
Who else want to go first? I can go again, but
go. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just brought me everything in my life. And, like I grew up through a lot of shit. A lot of crazy shit, experienced a lot of shit, grew up through poverty and continued to live through that and all of its consequences and stuff like that. But music has always been there, from like my Walkman way back in the day, my CD player and the headsets. Now it's just my phone. with it, in my ears, and it's brought me everything, man. I got two little ones. It brought me my kids. It brought me my friends, my family. So I got to pay it forward.
Of course, man. Love it. Look, even though now you guys did hear him say,
I was going to say,
leave. Hold on. I mean to cut you off. I just want to say this right quick. He did say music brought him his children.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
No, I'm just thinking about what he might have been listening to. You know? See, I was looking at it different. I don't know if that's what he meant. But
I meant all of the above. I meant all of it. I got a playlist for everything.
Okay, Lee. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, to me, music is a really valuable form of communication too, or whether that's self-expression or exchange and energy. When you're performing and presenting music to others, you can pick and choose how you want to, just how you want to present it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So that's. Yeah, that gets the feels going for me.
Gotcha.
It's therapy too. It's like you're sad, go play music. You're 100%. Happy, go play music.
Go play music, yes.
And just the feeling of just hearing it too. It's comfort. Like when you listen to your old comfort playlist from there's almost this feeling of, the nostalgia feeling when you're driving through your hometown, listening to music that you listened to when you grew up.
Yes, sir.
It's a time machine.
Thank you. This is a time machine. I keep telling people that. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. It's a time machine. 100%.
Yeah. No, it is that emotion factor. Like nothing else does that. Like you can read a book. It can pull your emotions certain ways, but it doesn't have the impact or the speed even of reading a book per se. And I love video games and the storytelling and everything, but there's music that goes with that as well. And if that music's not there, that story doesn't have that impact, and that's what makes this it's this 3-dimensional kind of aspect from a video game standpoint, but also just music in general. It hits that spot. And again, happy, sad. You name it. Everybody hit my points.
No. That's exactly why music to me is it's the greatest thing in the world. It's just the greatest thing because of all the things that you guys just said, all of those different aspects of it and how it makes you feel. And it is the greatest time machine to me. It takes me back to certain days. I may be sad. I might think about my mom who's passed. I may think about my mom or being here or there or whatever like that. It just does it with ease. And it's just the greatest thing in the world to me. So I just really love music like that. Thank you, music. I really appreciate you.
Thank you.
So
thank you, music.
Thank you, music. I think we all can say most definitely. So Unbounded is an excellent album full of energy, great musicianship, the titles and the vocal delivery. So tell us about the theme of the album and what it means to you.
I think we had a different type of togetherness. Not different, but we were kids in high school.
Mm-hmm.
We pretty much grew up together. We're in college when we wrote most of that record.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm about right. Yeah. Something like that. But it was I don't know. We were boys, doing stupid shit. Patrick jumping out of trees and
forgot I did some of that shit.
Yeah, me busting my head open before practice,
right,
and getting staples.
I remember that.
We were young, house parties and stuff like that, and. But through that, we stayed together, and it was togetherness and unbounded. Two heads are better than one. We used that simple, still those Adrika symbols, those African symbols and stuff. And man,
that's the cover.
It showed a different type of unity than my family understood.
I got you. Indeed. So Jake and Leaf, you guys didn't play on this, right?
No.
Right.
So when they play these songs, how do you guys enjoy them? I mean, when you're listening to them, and is it easy for you to play these songs, or you're vibing to them like Mark and Patrick, or how do you feel about these songs when you're playing them?
Well, I mean, I definitely enjoy it. I mean, it's still material that, Mark and Patrick have written. So, and they, always leave us room to interpret that music however we would like to live.
Yeah. Awesome.
So you might not hear quite the same thing that's on the record, if you hear us play those songs live. So we kind of, just make them our own still, which is cool.
I love it.
If we didn't write it or whatever.
Leaf's like, my bass is way better than what that was, man. Listen to this right here.
I wouldn't go there.
No, listen, I'm going to speak. No, I'm just going to say it because, you want to have that confidence, even though like when I was doing Bones' songs, with Stuck Mojo, I knew I wasn't Bones, but I wanted to make them my own though. I wanted to make it my own because it's like this big guy right here. No, I'm going to do this. I can't jump on stage like Bones. I'm not that guy. I'm 6'5", 285. I can't do all that. It's going to kill me. But, yeah. So, it's just a different thing. So what about you, Jake?
Yeah, I mean, I love playing these songs. I think that from a metal standpoint, this is very different than, anything I've ever done before. Because like I was saying earlier, I was doing... Before this, I was in a traditional thrash band. And even before that, it was a melodic death metal band.
Yeah.
So, this is definitely a change in gears, but I'm really happy to still be in that heavy, genre and just kind of like Leaf said, to be able to kind of take some creative liberties, with the tunes. And it was, my first experience with H1Z1, like just as a fan, was this shitty little dive bar in the Northwoods of Wisconsin. With my last band, so us two played a show together, and I remember standing, in the crowd and listening to some of these songs and going, "Holy shit, these guys are amazing!"
Right.
And then waking up the next morning and everybody's passed out on the floor in the apartment upstairs.
Yeah, we got fucked up. We got fucked up.
Fucking party that.
The bar owner kept bringing us cases of beer every like 30 minutes or so. Yeah, so we just kept reloading.
He did not stop.
Beer and wings.
Beer and wings. It was great.
What else are you supposed to do?
Exactly.
Beer and wings.
Well, listen, I'm just a straight edge person, right? But anytime anybody would offer like drinks, give you a shot or whatever like that, I was like, you give it to the drummer, you give it to the sound man, give it to whatever like that, you want to smoke a little something, you want to toot a little something like that, not me.
Right on.
But once again, I never judge anybody. Do whatever makes you feel good. Music is my drug. That's my high. When I get on that stage, and I know you guys feel the same way, I'll speak and say it. Getting on that stage and performing is one of the greatest things ever. And just like you said, when the crowd is into your music, it's amazing. It doesn't matter if it's a festival or it's a more intimate show. When the fans are vibing with you, it's just next level nice, man. It really is. So
very nice.
Yeah, indeed. So from the first recordings to your present releases, Pollution and Roads. So how much do you think you've grown musically?
Oof. I think Roads probably shows the most growth out of our music. Just because we cover all the ranges. We get heavy, we get light, we get melodic, we get groovy, you got everything in that song. And it was like one of the hardest songs to like write. And yeah, for us, for me specifically. But yeah.
And like that song in particular, like I wrote the backing music to that, basically just the guitars, arranged drums, bass is left open because I don't touch that. There's a riff in that song that was the start of a different song, Anti-Garnish on Unbounded, that we ripped out of that song and went back to it. So that song had a recycle to it. And that riff is only used once too, which is even funnier about it. But regardless, like, it's an evolution of like how we're writing and how we're evolving musically for that. So that, yeah, I would definitely say like, yeah, Rhodes is definitely getting over the hill triumph in new territory for how we go about music, developing our sounds.
Hey man, just sounds great though, bro. I'm just telling you, just all the music is great. You guys are great musicians. You're in the pocket always. Nothing seems forced. It's just a vibe, man. And just like I said, you guys are in a good tempo, which speaks well to the bass player and the amazing drummer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, but you listen. All the work, the guitar playing, the riffs, everything is magnificent, man. You guys are doing a great job. So, what makes H1Z1 a must watch and listen?
What makes it a must watch and listen? I don't know. I feel like we're real. Like we're real people. We're real. Like I feel like we're all pretty vulnerable in the sense of like it's like, hey, if today's not our day, it's not our day, you know. But we'll do our best to get through it and carry each other through all those tough things that we go through, you know, as people.
Right.
And, you know, a lot of things we go through individually, but it feels like sometimes we're going through it together. And that's a special thing. And yes. I feel like we do a real good job at putting that through the music so people can actually hear that and pick it up. And like, it's always special to me when somebody can tell me what they felt from the music and how they interpreted it.
Yeah.
I remember after a show at Mulligan's we were in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Somebody painted a painting during our set.
Oh yeah.
It made me cry. I had to go back to our vehicle for like the rest of the night because I don't know, I was just like super touched by that.
Wow.
And
no, that's dope. That's amazing.
That's what I thought of after. Yeah, well said, Mark.
Yeah.
Wow. Indeed. No, but you guys are, I think you guys are definitely a must watch and listen. There's no doubt the energy that you bring on stage and in your videos, you just know that you're enjoying what you're doing. You're passionate about what you're doing, and it shows. You know, you're just not up there going through the motions. And you know, doing what we do is it can be difficult sometimes. I don't think a lot of people understand how hard of work it is, even though we're enjoying what we're doing. I mean, you're getting up there and working. I mean, that's something, but it's a work that we want to do, and it's fun to us because it's nothing like being on that stage, man. I'm telling you now, it's nothing like being on that stage. Yes, indeed. So, what can we expect from H1Z1 in the near future?
More music. People ready. They ready for the music.
Yeah.
So. We got it.
So is it going to be are you going to continue to release singles, or is it a new album? What we're doing?
Piling some singles up. To be an entity.
Yeah.
So that's what it seems now. You know, even we, you know, with my band Plastic Catastrophe with Lord Nelson, you know, always a unshameful plug that I'm doing. You know, me and my man Matt Acevedo, the magnificent Matt Acevedo, we've got so many songs also. And we were going to put out another album, and then we're like, well, let's just see what we're going to do. Because we've got probably 2, 3, 4 albums worth of material. And, you know, we've just been recording and doing our thing. So, you know, so do you guys feel that singles is, Leafy was just saying singles is the way to go right now?
It's kind of the most attainable for us right now. Like, we don't have all the resources in the world, so we're doing what we can. You know, it's cheaper to put out an entire album, and we're just working away. You know, so.
I understand. I definitely understand.
There's so much noise on like market your band this way, do this, do that, do that. But it's like, I like the singles, right? Like you're constantly putting at least something a little bit this here and that, and it's something that like, especially you go back, like singles you didn't have Spotify, 20 years ago or whatever. Like it was just an album, and it was like you waited for it. Now that it's like, it's not an instant gratification, but it's like it's just gratifying when someone can get your music even just a little at a time. It seems like it's filling fans' void for that new music faster, you know. And then when that album drops, then it's just like full rush of emotion.
Yeah,
because I guess the thing is that if you know when you release that album, you give them everything, you know, because it's not like the old days when you know I couldn't wait to get to the record store, man, to see that album, because we didn't see these people on TV all the time. You know, we didn't see them on social media and everything. It was just like you wanted to get that album and or the tape and read the inside of who they are and where they're from and all those things like that. And now it's just changed because, Pat, like you were saying, that, instant gratification in a sense it is because it's always there. They're always there. You can see them do anything. You're into their lives and everything, so it's always there. So I always used to say as an older guy that we would always see things and our parents would always tell us, we've been through that, And then I used to tell my children, you can't fool me. I've done it already. What are you doing? You can't fool us. But now when you look at things have changed. Things are totally different. Shit is going on that has never gone on before. So it's just like, wow, that happened over there. But, anytime you can just pull up and see whatever you want to see without, it's just that easy. So, yeah.
Everything on demand.
Yeah. Everything is on demand, 100%. But whatever you guys do, it's going to be a great thing. It really is. It really is. So my last question to you is this right here. What was the last song you listened to?
I've been listening to this band. I don't remember what the song, but I remember the band I was listening to, Rot Nest. They're not very big or whatever. They just been popping up on my Spotify.
Got you.
I think they got maybe 20,000 monthly listeners or something, but they got a couple bangers though. And it's like what core? It's a core, deathcore, I think.
Deathcore.
Yeah.
That's a day.
Yes.
All right, I'm waiting on the rest of you. Talk to me.
I'm not going to talk about the last song I listened to because it was just like Spotify playing its algorithm stuff or whatever. But what stemmed it is what I'll talk about because that's what I intentionally wanted to listen to. And it's my friend's band Owlbear. And they're a D&D Final Fantasy inspired lyrically, but like power metal band. They love Iron Maiden. I also play with them, but I don't write any of their music. I'm a live guitar player, so I'm hearing this new music for the first time. And I'm like, it rips.
You said Owlbear, like O-W, Owlbear.
Owlbear, one word.
Owlbear, one word. Like owl, like the hoot owl and a bear together.
Yep, you got it.
Wow, I'm very visual, so I'm picturing that.
It's a vicious animal. It's a
which one has the who has the head? Is it the bear head or the owl head?
The owl has the head, and the bear is the body, and it's a vicious thing. Go look up Owlbear on Bandcamp or Spotify.
I will. That's why
you'll see the album art. It'll give you visually. You'll see it. And you go,
It'll all make sense.
Yeah, that's why I asked the question because it's selfish for me. I want to know what you guys may be listening that I might not know about. So that's why I asked every guest the same question. I want to know. So talk to me, Lee.
I was jamming out to some Highly Suspect.
Highly Suspect.
I don't know if you're familiar with them. They're like a rock band out of, I believe, New York, but I could be wrong. And one of their, probably my favorite album of theirs is called Mr. Asylum. It's pretty cool.
It sounds pretty crazy, Mr. Asylum.
Got it.
And listen. That title and then the name of the band, Highly Suspect. Woo-wee.
Highly Suspect. Yep.
Super sus.
Very.
All right, Jake, talk to me, bro.
All right, I'm gonna throw everybody a hell of a curve because you wanted honesty. The last song I was listening to was "Sympathy Is a Knife" by Charlie XCX.
Oh,
was getting on that.
I've heard of this.
That Brat album, which from kind of like a power pop standpoint, that's like some kind of like techno shit. That's some good stuff. It's a fun record. I mean, it was all over the place this summer.
Go ahead.
No, I'm trying to figure out what it is. I'm trying.
I want to hear this now.
But see, that's the one thing that's so great about. I think is great about that question because whatever genres that we really listen to like the most, but we all listen to a lot of music, more music than people probably think that we would listen to. And so I like to ask that question because you might just, as Jake just said, I'm gonna throw y'all a curveball, Because I listen to all kinds of stuff. I listen to techno music. I listen anything. I just love music. So that's why I like to ask that question because I know that we are just not right here. This is not the only thing we're listening to. Because if you are, a great musician like you guys definitely are, I know you listen to other things. So I really appreciate those answers, most definitely. Now, last but not least, the floor is yours. Please tell all these beautiful people where they can check you out and listen and support you and give you all their money, man. Give me my money. Let them know.
Well,
check us out. Yeah, we got a whole website.
Yep, you can buy our stuff. You can find us everywhere else. You can join our email list. H1Z1metal.com. That will take you all the places you need to go. But Mark.
I was gonna say Spotify, but that's a better one. Yeah,
you'll get to Spotify too through that website.
You'll get everywhere you need to go on H1Z1metal.com.
H1Z1metal.com.
I don't know when this will air, but you can catch us live too. We are going to be on tour. You cool with me spilling the tour?
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. We're going to be on tour with Psycho Stick in March. So absolutely catch us in the Midwest there. All those dates are on our website. So yes.
Check out the website. We'll be on tour in the city near you very soon.
Awesome. Well, listen, you guys, thank you. If is there anything else you want to talk about? Whatever you want to talk about. Is there anything else? Talk to me.
I'm surprised. Man, I don't know. We ain't talk about Nice. I see that in the background.
Well, hold on. Okay, so see how? Okay, I'm glad you brought it back up because I forgot about it. Now listen. You said not. See, now I'm not a person who's that person, right? But you being who you are, and you guys are younger, and I would always talk to my kids like that because I look at it in a different manner. I'm not saying I haven't been that guy, you know what I'm saying? But I look at it in a different way. So tell me about that song, Mark. Talk to me about that song. You really saying a lot in that song, and I'm just like, I sat there and I listened to it, and I was just like, I can't judge him on this because I hang around a lot of people who are just like that. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm not that person. I'm not that person. I'm just like, yo, so yeah. I'm glad you said it. Go ahead. My fault. I apologize. I apologize to you.
I was like, you black. I was like, we gonna talk about this. Cause don't nobody else want to talk about it. It's funny because it's our most popular song organically. Like we haven't thrown a dime at that song, and there's almost as many listeners on there on Spotify as there is hard, which we put money towards. Like it's crazy. Right. But so nice to y'all, white people, nigga to us, black people. Yeah, man. Like I'm really from the streets, and like what like it makes people so uncomfortable, and I embrace that because like if I make you uncomfortable, then you don't need to be around me.
Right.
Like like not like I'm gonna say nigga, like I'm gonna say it. If you feel like you need to distance yourself, I'm gonna put it out there. Yeah. Like, you go ahead and take a step back. But it's some real shit though. Like, and another thing is like it like there's already songs out there that exist like it, but just not in metal. Yeah. Just not in metal. So it's just like I am committing a sin out here, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it.
I'm just laughing at you because I know so many people. We have these conversations, right? And I don't stop. Yep. It's just not me. I'm a little bit older, so I come from a whatever. But I'm not tripping on it at all. I don't bug on it. It's just like, yo, that's who you are. And all my kids and stuff. But I'm around a lot of people that I know. I just look at them and I just smile. And it's like, so that's like people saying like, dog, right? I never like anybody calling me dog.
Don't call me dog, yeah.
What's up, dog? I'm like, what the fuck is dog? We don't call me no goddamn dog. Fucking dog. That's just the way I took it. Not that somebody can't say it to whoever. But really getting back to, as you said, nice. It's just when I listened to it, I was just like, yo, I see he's really going in and he's passionate about it. So, I mean, you had a point to make, and I think that each one of your songs, you guys have great themes, great topics of the things that you're talking about, and you stay on point with those topics. And I love that. I love that. So, no. every song is a great song. There's not a bad song at all. Nothing close to being bad. Every song is great. You know, it's all opinionated on what people like, but I'm telling you, everything that you guys are doing is really, really great. And I enjoyed it. And I thank you very, very much for taking the time to be here. I really, really appreciate it. It's really, really good. Thank you guys.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Lord.
No.
Thanks for having us.
No, man. No, you guys are awesome, man. It's really, really cool. I really appreciate it. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, you know who it is. It's the big guy with the big show, the Lord. Pause and a little bit more. Nelson, that is. Yes, indeed. From Live and Loud with the Lord on the CMS network with Five Royals Entertainment. And I've been blessed to have these amazing, beautiful individuals on my show. Amazing, beautiful. You got to say it 3 times. H1Z1, yeah. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. This has been great, man. Thank you for taking the time to spend some time with the big guy. 100%. Thank you guys.
Yeah. Thank you. Say too, man.
No doubt.
I want to sing y'all a brand new song I just wrote called Don't Trust Them New Niggas Over There. Sing along if you know them. Nigga, 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 nigga. Who's the drug dealer? Nigga, 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 nigga. I'm the drug dealer. Nigga, 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 nigga. Who pulled the trigger? Nigga, 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 nigga. I pulled the trigger. Nigga, 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 nigga. Nigga, nigga. Nigga, 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 nigga. Nigga, nigga. Nigga, 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 nigga. Nigga, nigga. Nigga, 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 nigga. Nigga, nigga. Nigga, 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 nigga. Who shot that nigga? Nigga, 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 nigga. I shot that nigga. Nigga, 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 nigga. Whose dick is bigger? Nigga, 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 nigga. My dick is bigger. Nigga, 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 nigga. Nigga, 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 nigga. Nigga, 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 nigga. Nigga, 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 nigga.
Matt Acevedo with Plastic Catastrophe with Lord Nelson, and you are watching Live and Loud with the Lord on the CMS network.
In front of your screen is a force so powerful, so intense, it could swallow entire stars in seconds. Now, what if we could turn that same force into an endless power supply for humanity?
I am the Lord Nelson, that is. Quite shocking.